What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Philly to Detroit Boxing. A very special guest on with us today, man. We got Jahi Tucker, 15-1-1 out of New York, man. What's going on with you?
Nah, I'm chilling, bro. Appreciate you for having me.
Appreciate you for hopping on with us, man. Coming off a big win versus Lorenzo Simpson, unanimous decision, clean win too, man. You was
Yeah.
cooking in there. How you feeling after the win? Obviously, you've had some good fighters that you have on your resume, but this is definitely the biggest name.
Yeah.
How you feeling after the win?
Man, I was grateful, you feel me? I was happy we got that W. And man, I feel like I'm ready for that top 10 championship discussion. I feel like middleweight is a very quiet division right now. We got champions, of course, but nobody really is like, you feel me? Nobody really controlling the game. So I feel like I'm ready to come in here and take over, no matter who I gotta fight.
Right. And so middleweight feeling good to you because I know this you've been here for a little minute now. It's been like
Yeah,
5 fights now.
yeah,
But I know you started at like 47, then after a few
yeah,
fights you went to 54, then you at
yeah,
60. Usually you see kind of guys at at your level, they stay at one
yeah,
weight for a long
yeah,
time. How's 60 feeling for you overall? It sounds good, but just
yeah.
in your words.
No, yeah, 50 felt great. Like when I was fighting 47, I was really supposed to already have been 54. You feel me? So then like by the time, because my body was growing, I had went pro when I was like 17. So by the time I hit like I want to say like 21 years old, that's when I was at 160 and I was like, yeah, nah, that's where we gonna stay. Like I was perfect right here.
Right.
And here I've been here since.
Right, right. And then I guess going back to the fight, the last recent fight, it was just a lot brewing with that fight. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
obviously I follow both of y'all guys on social media, and we just seeing everything, the back and forths and whatnot. Just tell me a little bit about how that kind of got started. Do y'all
yeah.
know each other, just honestly, like from the amateurs or
No,
something like that?
nah, man, you know what happened? We sparred one time before up in Houston at Ronnie Shields, and we sparred one time. Uh, I got the better of him on the sparring, and I thought we was having me and somebody was supposed to be having like a closed room conversation. You know, people they go around they talk about certain shit like that, but it is what it is. I said what I said. I got the better of him in the sparring. What you want me to? What? And after that, he felt a way about it. They offered me a fight to fight him. I didn't feel like they was offering me enough bread. So then after that, he goes on social media and he posts a picture of like the sparring of me on the floor. And in that sparring, it's not me like on the floor laid out or nothing. It's me literally like standing up on some shit. Like I'm on both my feet, just standing up on shit. Like I like tripped after I tried to punch him. But like it was just like, yo, that was hella weird. So I told them niggas like, yo, send the bread, and that's what they did. They sent it. I made the fight happen, and I got the better of him. I cooked them. You feel me?
Right. No, man. No,
Word. But in terms
great
of if there's any
sparring.
problems for if it's any like problems for I wouldn't say there's no real problems between me and bro for real though.
Right, right. And it's kind
Word.
of seemed like that after the fight too. Y'all
Yeah,
shook hands, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
how it usually happens. Typically
yeah,
just business, but like you said, shit just
yeah.
kind of when certain shit get out, you be like, oh, hold on
Yeah.
now, hold
Yeah,
on
that was weird. Like you feel me?
now.
That shit was like, all right, don't lie to niggas now, bro.
Right, right, right. And then, man,
Yeah,
coming up in New York, man, everybody know New York, man. It's a mecca of boxing, a mecca of a lot of things, man. But
yeah.
boxing in just particular, it's a big boxing hotbed. What was it like, kind of growing up there and gaining that mindset of the New York boxer or New York fighter?
I feel like that shit made me who I am today. Like growing up, I grew up around like dudes like Shushu Carrington, Richardson Hitchens, B Hop, Rashad Monty, all those guys. Those was like the guys ahead of me, like, older than me. You feel me? They was kind of controlling the area and like the nation at the time, with boxing and whatnot. Um, and just and my guys coming up. One guy who I trained with a lot, especially when we was growing up. Me and Dante Lane. You feel me? So like, me and him came up in the same gym, same trainer, we running the same time, all that type vibe, and just growing and getting that mindset of just that you gotta be number one mindset. You feel me? And also seeing what other New York fighters went through in the past, dudes like Zab Judah and even unfortunately Edgar my man, but it happens to the best of us in the sport, bro. Just seeing that, just understanding like I gotta break the stigma for real.
Right. No,
Word.
fact. And then kind of give us a little bit about how you got started with boxing. I know you and your pops, your pops is heavily involved with you.
Yeah,
Kind of how is that relationship with y'all? Because
yeah,
you see how that can go sometimes, the pops
yeah.
boxer relationship. And then kind of give us a little glimpse of how you got started.
Oh, you want to know, man? My dad, we got into boxing. I want to say like officially, we got when I was like 7. Before that, he had me doing like little stuff in the past, got me doing push ups in the crib and whatnot. But we started fighting. I was like 7, and then we met plenty of coaches on the way. My pops never boxed a day in his life before, but he learned, and he learned through my experiences, learned through studying, learned through other people's experiences, and man, it kind of gave him it's like a limitless place as to where he could go. A lot of guys feel as if when they do something, that's the only way it can go. It kind of kept us broad minded.
Right. And no, that's
Yeah,
dope too that you say, he ain't never boxed before. So that's different,
yeah,
you know what I mean, to get you involved and to see where you have come, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So that's definitely a great ass story, bro, for sure.
Nah, thank you, bro.
No, facts, bro. And then I guess kind of, coming from New York, you named a couple of them, but it has to, I know you got an extensive list of guys that you looked
Yeah,
up to.
yeah.
I know you named a couple of them, Zab and whatnot, but who are some classic fighters that you looked up to from New York?
Oh, from New York. To be honest with you, man, like the dude who I really could say like from New York that I looked at and was like, yo, like that's like the pinnacle of the sport was Mike Tyson. For me, Mike really at one point in time he was the best fighter in the world, and his downfall again. Classic story of a New York fighter. A lot of the times they get to that pinnacle and they kind of fall off. Um, but Mike, man, Mike really changed the game for a lot of dudes. Really and truly, the guys who I looked up to, like on a serious note though, like for like the real inspiration, there was dudes like Michael Jordan. Like Michael Jordan is really
Mm,
like one of those guys who really made me feel like, you know, um, I gotta be the best. I gotta be the best at what I do, no matter what, under any circumstances. You feel me? Word.
right.
And
Not
he from
even
Brooklyn
guys
too.
that Right, yeah, I was about to say, yeah, not even
Yeah,
guys that even happen to do your sport, but just guys who got that mindset, like we
yeah,
gotta win. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
facts,
That
facts.
same mindset, that mindset be changing a lot of things, bro. You feel me? Like that mindset right there is a difference, bro. That's why I feel like I'm gonna beat everybody in my division, bro. I don't see none of these dudes beating me, man. You name them, they don't got nothing for me, bro.
No, facts. I feel that, bro. And then kind of, our podcast is named Philly to Detroit Boxing. My homie who I'm from Detroit. My homie
Yeah,
who inboxed you, he actually from Philly. But just
yeah,
with Philly being so close to New York, do you
yeah.
get work in with a lot of them guys?
Hell yeah, man. I haven't been out that way in a little bit, but I definitely was out in Philly a couple of times getting some working. You feel me? I got some working with Boots. I got some working with J Rock. I got some working with couple dudes, man. Nasir, a bright.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, you feel me? Like definitely been in Philly gyms. It's real work down there, bro.
No, that's what everybody kind of say too, because again,
Yeah,
that's another hotbed. Obviously, y'all close to each other, so y'all kind of got
yeah.
that same kind of
That's
mindset
same.
when it comes to boxing.
Hell yeah,
And then I guess just based off your answers to that, man, what was that Boots work like? Boots is kind of like
yeah,
one of them guys that's growing as a star.
yeah,
What was that work like? And then also
yeah,
Nair Albright, he just got a big win. Not
yeah,
even yeah, he's got a big win over Kelvin Davis.
yeah. He did. Yeah,
So he been doing his thing. He fought Keyshawn Davis and did actually pretty well.
did pretty
Um,
well.
yeah, he took the L, but he did pretty well.
Yeah,
We actually, we praise Nair a lot on his show. He actually a
yeah.
pretty good fighter. But
Nah, yeah.
what was the experience like with them guys?
No, them Philly dudes is very slippery, man. They're very tricky. They got a lot of little tricks. You feel me? They're very awkward too. So like fighting Boots was like looking in the mirror in some senses. You get what I'm trying to say when I was sparring him, and it was dog work for sure. You feel me? Um, and when I sparred a bright, it was the same thing, dog work. And he awkward just like you awkward. And these guys is really fighting. You feel me? That's what I noticed too. These guys is really fighting. They really throwing them punches, and you really got to get out the way.
No, hey, my man's, but we interviewed somebody that actually trained in Boots Gym. He an
Yeah,
amateur right now, but he trained side to side with Boots. And he was
yeah.
kind of saying that too, like when you sparring him, bro, you cannot play around in there. He's about to try
Uh,
to he's about
nah,
to try
yeah.
to punch on you. You know what I'm
Jay,
saying?
trying to take you out. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And that's just the mindset they come with sparring or not. You know what I mean? We
yeah.
practice. It's kind of like we practice how we play, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Very true. And I'm a firm believer in that too. You feel me? Like I feel like, and those are the type of sparrings that really made me who you guys see now. You feel me? Like even just I want to touch back on being a New York fighter. When we talked about Philly, I'm gonna include Jersey and Connecticut too. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because really and truly, that whole and I gotta include the DMV. That little circle right there, that little area, like yo, man, they birth so much great fighters, so much great talent. And there's been many times where I've been in gyms, bro, where it's like 30, 40 fighters deep, bro. And everybody's going from different states, from whatever state you in, man. You feel me? And yo, It's just round robin after round robin. You from you
Yeah,
leave the gym, you done did 30, 40 rounds of sparring. Real talk, bro. Like you really and those guys that's dead, some of the dudes that you see now on that top level, they was there. You feel me?
right.
And like dudes will tell you, bro, like it's not like it's not normal. I feel like we got a different culture. That whole north and east coast area, we got a whole different culture when it comes to fighting compared to like, they got dudes in Texas, they got their culture. Dudes in Vegas got their culture. You feel me? Cali, same shit.
Right, right. Same, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Ohio. The guys over here, Ohio.
Ohio, Detroit, yeah,
Yeah,
facts,
different kind
facts.
of
Yeah,
same mindset in terms of kill, but it's a different
yeah.
style that they
Different
bring.
style. One of my favorite fighters is from over from y'all. But one of my biggest inspirations was Floyd Mayweather.
Oh
Feel
yeah,
me?
yeah,
Of
yeah,
course, like seeing Floyd probably the first fighter that I watched for real, like boxer, and I seen him train. I used to watch him train all the time on YouTube, and I used to be like, nah, like Floyd really the deal. Like he really used to motivate me, bro. He used to make me want to like get up and go run right now.
yeah, yeah. Facts.
Word,
And
word.
then, man, I wanted to ask too, man, because me and my man's, bro, we huge. We done probably watched literally every single one of your fights.
Yeah,
That at least
appreciate
they've
that,
just
bro.
been televised. We done caught all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we be, you know what I mean. We love watching your fights. We like your style, but I guess how would you describe your style in your words?
The best thing I can say, man, is adaptive, bro. You feel me? Because no matter what's going on in the ring, no matter what you see, you ever watch Naruto?
Yeah, yeah, definitely,
You
yeah,
you know you know Kakashi. That's
yeah.
that's who I think. That's who
Kashi
I think.
Sensei.
Yeah, that's who I would give my comparison to. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
he gonna copycat you. He can do anything, really and truly. You feel me?
No, yeah. As soon as he
Word. That's
break that
something
red
to
eye out, it's yeah, he got
Yeah,
you.
where it's
Yeah.
quiet. I feel the same way because once I'm in the ring, I analyze what's going on. If I had one game plan going in and the first round showed me something that game plan not working, I'm gonna make the switch the very next round.
Mm.
Word.
And then, like I just going back to, we've watched all your fights. We've seen you in some tough wars too. But
Yeah.
which fight do you think brought the best out of you or taught you the most?
I think it was the fight that I had that draw. The fight with Varone. Feel me? That was a really good fight. It really showed me where I was as a person, bigger than just a fighter, but who I was as a person. You know, that fight, man. Like I, Verone's number 5 in the world, and at that time, bro, I was going through a lot of issues and stuff like that with my hands and shit. And I did not have personal family issues going on. And I'm thinking, and this is me coming off of my first loss. You get what I'm trying to say? So automatically going into that fight, I'm thinking, like it's win or go home. You feel me?
Right.
Right. But again, I was dealing with a lot of stuff, so I wasn't able to fully train how I wanted to train and really going there the best. I just went there with the mindset of, yo, no matter what happens, bro, I'm not losing today. Like I'm not gonna
Right.
lose no matter what. And there was a point in that fight, bro. I was like round 4, and I was so tired, bro. I was like ridiculously tired, and like the fight kind of just started. It was going 8 rounds at this point. And I remember thinking to myself, like, yo, bro, like, why did I even accept this shit, bro? Like, I wasn't training. My hands is fucked up. Like, why did I even accept this shit, bro? And in that same sentence, bro, like, I don't know, bro. I caught like a second energy, like a second wind kind of. And it was just some shit where it was like, nigga, like, everything's on the line here, bro. Like, you can't let this shit up, And I had to find a way to make sure. And to be honest with you, I thought I won that fight. I thought I
Mm-hmm.
won that fight. They go back. They get one judge gives me 5-3. The other two called it a draw. I wasn't mad at the draw. He fought his ass off that night.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
man, exactly that fight really showed me who I was. I was in there with a dude who was a real 2020 Olympian, and really ranked number 5 in the world at middleweight, and I was 154 at the time. I moved up to fight him.
Right.
Feel me? Words. So like, even all that, like that put me in a mindset of like, yo, I'm really one of the best fighters in the world. I just gotta now take it, take what I got from this fight, build on it, make sure I'm in shape, and we'll win.
No effects, and that's kind of what me and my man say. Because, like I said, we watch all your fights, man. So
Yeah.
we when we watching you, we criticize because we fans of you. So we like, man, this nigga tired, man. Come on, Tucker, man. And we kind of
Yeah.
see that, man. But when we watch
Yeah.
that Simpson fight, man, it just seemed like you just poured it all out, man. You gave all of
Yeah.
you had in training camp. You could just really
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah, not
And
yeah, man. That fight was a really very important fight. Probably the biggest fight of my career to this point. You feel me?
yeah, yeah. And
Word.
then I guess kind of when you have those losses, when you have a draw, do you feel pressure from your promoter? Like, oh man, I got to get the dub, or they might cut me, or do you know what I mean? Do you feel that
That,
pressure with today's climate?
you know, you feel you get that. You always feel that pressure, even when you're undefeated. You feel me? You get that you can't lose mindset. You know, but I take every fight one step at a time, and I don't even be like focusing on that aspect of things. I just think about what I got to do to win, and then I just tell myself like, bro, no matter what, bro, like I don't care what happens, bro. Like I'm not losing today, bro. Like, and I really genuinely mean that. Like, no matter what happens, bro, I'm gonna have to make an adjustment. I'm gonna have to figure something out, but I'm not losing though. Feel me?
Hmm.
Word.
And yeah, I wanted to ask that because you know how people, especially today's climate, everybody
Yeah.
want to stay undefeated. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Nah. Yeah, man. You
And
feel
but
me?
we know obviously guys like yourself and a bunch
Yeah.
of other guys, out there
Yeah.
too that take risks. They willing to get in
Yeah.
there with guys that are tough and could beat me. It is what it
Nah,
is.
word. The dude who I lost to, bro, like, I keep it up, man. Like, okay, I just give him the fight because they gave him the fight, and on paper he won. You feel me? So I tell you what it is. But keep it a band. I watched that fight. I still don't think he really beat me for real. Like, I ain't gonna lie. But to his credit, he took that one and piggybacked all the way up. He about to fight for a 154 belt, the WBA belt, I believe.
Who he about to fight?
Flies. I don't know, but he flies.
Who
Flies
got the
is his name.
WBA? Is that Bakram or Xander Zayas?
Then I got the WBO.
So Bakram got the WBA.
Yeah, word. So he about to go fight him for that chip. You feel me? Um, and
Or no,
again,
or no,
but
Terrence Crawford might have had that WBA because Fundora got the WBC, Xander got the
yeah,
WBO. Bakram, I know Terrence might have vacated once. He might have vacated
yeah.
that WBO
I think he vacated. Yeah, Terrence
or that
vacated
WBA.
the WBA because he had took the WBA from that dude. And he fought in
Yeah,
yup.
Madrimov. Yeah, so that's a vacant then. So he was just about to get a fight then. Okay.
Yeah, word. Hell yeah. You know, it work out for dudes, man. But yo, that's and I got Olympians on my resume. I got dudes that's fighting for belts. You feel me? The fight before Truck, I fought the Troy Williamson dude, bro. He's ranked
Yeah.
top 10 in the world, bro. Feel me? Like, bro, like these guys, and his rank went down after I beat him, of course. You feel me? But like, bro, like I feel like I got enough experience now to where I could say like, yo, my next three fights, bro, we need a trip, bro, or like an eliminator or something. Like, you feel me? Put me in there with them. Like, name them, bro. Yo, Nelly. Who else? Who else? Any one of these guys, honestly, man. I just say yo Nelly because I was on the Boxer Voice and they asked me about him the other day. Yo, man, listen, man. I mix no words, man. Send me any of these niggas, bro. Feel me? Word. It's what it is. It is what it is, bro. I'm here with it. Facts.
Right. No, in fact, that's just what it is. That's the
Yeah.
mindset you gotta have, man.
Yeah.
Especially with the division you at. At 160,
Yeah.
like you said earlier, man, it's not that deep.
Ah.
Obviously you got guys there. Don't get me wrong. You got
Yeah.
some elite
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
but it's a way. It's a clear pathway for a motherfucker to really get
Check.
to that chip, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, for
So
sure.
I feel the same way about that 160 division. Is there anybody that I know you said you're Nelly, but
Yeah.
anybody maybe on like the top rank stable that you may be looking at? Because that's an easy fight to make.
You know, ain't nobody really over here top rank for real. That's on the tip to really make the fight for real. You feel me? Like, I look at it. I see it. You know, the best way I can put it is this. Best way I can put it is this. The only nigga on top rank right now that I'd be interested in fighting is Janderbeck.
He the dog of the division. Shit.
He broke a division. Word. That's the only. Can you feel me? Word. That's really about it.
No, he
Yeah,
the
that's how I
dog.
feel.
You don't like well not don't you like, but would you be? I know you probably. I mean, they got the belts. I know you interested, but how you feel about Adamas or a Laura or somebody like that?
Oh, man. Of course. Like all those fights are doable. Laura, he getting up there in age, man. You feel me?
That's what I was
Word.
gonna say. Yeah.
Word. You feel me? And Adames, he's a dog. I won't lie, but I don't think he got the skills to fuck with me for sure.
No, yeah, I mean, I would love to see that fight, you and
Yeah.
Adonis. Obviously, he coming off a controversial draw himself with the dude that
Yeah.
just
Where
beat
where
Hager.
Shiraz? Yeah.
Yeah, so he probably should have won that fight, honestly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Nah,
so
I ain't gonna lie. He should have won that fight. He should have won that fight because Shiraz was outboxing him for like the first like
the
5 rounds.
first half, yep,
Yeah, after that he did turn it up a bit. But to
yep.
keep it a bench, yo, don't you know Shiraz moved up to 68. He was wagering at that fight. You feel me?
Hmm.
And for those first couple rounds, when he wasn't tired, he was outboxing him, and he wasn't doing nothing spectacular. He was just moving and just jabbing
Yeah.
and just being strategic. I feel like Adamas, man, bro, he's a big target to hit. And if you Adamas, if you watch this, if you feel some type of way, bro, fight, bro.
Send that contract, man.
Contract, bro.
Hey, my guy ain't ducking no smoke, man. Do you feel like
Yeah.
it's a performance out there, one of your fights that like put you like on the map, like, ooh, every now people know who I am now?
You
Because
know, I
I got a
feel
fight in mind myself. That's why I'm
what
asking you.
what what fight do you think? And I'll tell you what I think after.
It's the one where you knocked bro out and you got in the camera and shit. Like,
Nah, nah, thank you, bro. I feel like now for me, I feel like I've had a couple fights where like some eye catching fights. You feel me? Some dudes is like they respect me a little bit more, but I don't think I had a fight where niggas see and they like yo Jahai a world champion now type shit. He can win a belt right now. You feel me? I don't think I've had that performance yet. You feel me? To really like solidify my spot yet. And I'm hunting it, man. You feel me? Like I said, these we're gonna take it one fight at a time. But within these next three fights, I want to have one of those fights for sure.
yeah,
Word, one fight
show
at a time,
motherfuckers
bro.
like, yeah, you elite
Yeah,
too. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
yeah, I'm elite because I'm everybody know I'm elite, bro. Eh, no, ask any one of them niggas on that top 10 list, bro. Ask any one of them, they can't. And if they don't know I'm elite, bro, well, if they don't feel like I'm elite, there's only one thing we can do, bro. Facts. I want to say
Fighters like the
I appreciate you for even for you and your mans like tuning into my fights and shit like that, and being supporters, bro. For real, I appreciate that shit.
No, for sure, bro. Like I said, yeah, because we watch obviously Top Rank. Y'all got, man. It's
Yeah,
a lot of y'all, man. Young fighters, up and coming fighters. So we
yeah,
start watching y'all for like, because we've been doing a podcast for a couple years now. So literally, we watch
yeah,
your whole career, bro. Like, so we've been watching all y'all. You know what I mean? Since y'all started, man. So I'll
yeah,
be happy to see y'all at this point now. Like you said, in three fights now, you about to fight for possibly a chip. You know what I
yeah,
mean? That should be
yeah,
making me happy because I watched you from 0 and 0. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Hell yeah,
So
hell
that
yeah.
should be lit, bro. I'll be happy for y'all, man, for real.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
No, thanks, man. Then obviously, I, I'm gonna assume you're gonna say you see yourself as a world champion in 2 to 3
Yeah,
years. See yourself going to 68 eventually.
I definitely see myself going to see it eventually. But if it's not because of my body, I feel like I can rule 160 for a little bit of time. If
Yeah,
it's not for my body, it would only have to be for like another opportunity. Say they want me to. I know Canelo and Crawford about to fight for these belts and whatnot. So
yeah,
after that, those guys by the time 2, 3, 4 years go by, those guys finally decide they mind, of them boxing. They done been in the sport for so long that did everything. It's like, I feel like this is a crossroad for them. Word. It's a big crossroad for them. So with that being said, man, I definitely be down, especially when those belts is open, man. We make one of the fights happen with somebody.
no, facts. Like you said, it's a crossroad for them boys, man. It's probably
Yeah.
win and retire for
When I retire.
either one of them.
Yeah.
So I feel you on that, man. How you feel about that fight?
Man, that's a tough fight. If me, I gotta go Bud because I feel like skills pay bills. I think Bud got him out skilled. And Canelo, don't get me wrong, Canelo's super too. And he's super strong. So that's the thing that makes it such an interesting match. You get what I'm trying to say? Because yes, Bud it is who we think he is. He definitely is who we think he is. The only thing is, it's just a matter of, yo, man, is Canelo gonna be too big? Is that power gonna be enough? Like that's what it's really gonna come down to.
Yep. And
Word.
that's kind of where this conversation is going right now, man. Can Bud take that shot? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If he can take
That's
a shot, I think he wins.
Hey man, he cooking him. If he can take the shot, he cooking him. I'm picking Bud too, man. My man's at the injury. He picking Canelo, man. He going against the grain. I told
I don't know,
him,
man.
I told, I told him, man, Bud going out there to work, man. As soon as he take
Yes.
that one, he just got to take that one shot. I'm
Yeah.
hoping the weight treat him well too. Just moving
Yo,
up in weight
man.
in general.
Man. What a
I hope
dog,
that treat
man.
him well.
What a dog, man. Like Bud got like a mindset. Like I say his dog because of his mindset, bro. You get what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say? That's what I look at, bro. How he trained. I remember this is a story I'll tell you right now, bro. I was on Team USA. I was like 15, right? I was like 16. And we going up this mountain. We in Colorado. We going up the stairway to heaven. That's what they call it. It's like a mountain. And our coach telling us, nah, y'all niggas gonna have to walk this. It's too much to run. Feel me? Bro, so we walking there. We hiking up that bitch, bro. It's probably like 30, 40 minutes. And we just hiking straight up. And it's a 4 mile run coming back down. but it's 1 mile up, and we walking. We getting tired of shit, bro. I look over, bro. Why do I see out of nowhere, bro? This nigga Terrence Crawford, he's pushing that bitch going up, and his dog, bro, and his dog going up, bro. And if you see, bro, I wish I could show you, bro, the stairway to heaven, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna flip the camera real fast. Let me see if I can like,
I've seen people like at the top
damn.
of it.
Yeah, word. But you see, like, yeah, it's like some shit like that. You feel me?
That
Some,
mountain, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
word. But it's like much higher and it's like straight up. And he's running it, bro. And the steps is uneven too. So some of them you gotta go higher than the other ones.
And it's
Word.
like steep as hell. You don't want to trip or fall or none
Don't
of
want
that
to trip or
shit.
fall. And he's put, bro. I see him. I see him running that shit, bro. I'm just like, nah, I gotta get my stamina up.
Hey, bro, I'm familiar with like running the hill, so I can only
Yeah,
imagine what some shit like that is.
yeah,
So like,
yeah, word.
man, talking about sprint or even jogging up the motherfuckers is crazy,
The whole way, bro.
dude.
Oh, yeah.
And then, man, I did want to ask you about a couple, just fights in general. It's
Yeah,
kind of light right now, just in terms of the schedule. But
yeah.
I already asked you about the Canelo Crawford. How you feel about? Did you see the undercard for that? It's only one fight I'm really interested in for the
Who,
undercard,
who,
but it's the
who is it?
Christian and Billy and Lester Martinez.
That's a good fight. Keep it a band with you. I've never seen Lester fight, but I've heard a lot of things about him. You feel me?
Yeah,
I've heard
yeah.
a lot of good things about him, and I seen him Billy fight. Me and Billy fought on the same card up in Canada last year.
Mm,
What you call it? Like boy be fighting, boy fight. Boy got some pop.
he apply
Um,
that pressure.
yeah, word. I'm gonna look into that fight. Keep it up, Ben. I'm gonna say in Billy just because I know him, but I gotta go and look over. Feel me? Go watch
Right,
so I can
right.
really see what's going on.
No
Um,
effects.
well, what's the most interesting fight you think it could be made in boxing right now?
The most interesting fight I think it could be made. I feel like everybody want to see that motherfucking Tank and Shakur.
Yeah,
Um,
but
I
Tank got fight
you
Lamont
gotta fight
first.
Lamont Roach though, because Lamont Roach
Yeah,
proved he was a dog against him. You know what
yeah,
I mean? I want to see that rematch. Obviously, it was supposed to happen this weekend, actually, but
yeah,
obviously, the shit happened
yeah,
with Tank or
yeah.
whatever.
Tank. When they reschedule it to?
They no date yet.
Oh, no date. Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
date yet. I feel like I seen something about a month ago. They said they gonna try for I want to say October, but I could be wrong. But no
yeah,
official date anyway.
yeah. Word,
That
word.
I feel like any of the top guys at 75 for David Benavidez, like Bivol or
Yeah,
Better Beef.
Bivol.
Um,
Yeah, Bivol better be for Benavidez is a really good fight.
and I like for the lower weight classes, I like that Nakatani in a way,
Okay.
or Bam Rodriguez and Nakatani.
What class Nakatani fight?
He about to move up to anyway weight class, but he was just at 18. He about to move to
Oh, so
22.
he went to 22.
Yeah, he just
And
vacated his belts,
yeah,
about to
and
move up.
Bam fight at 18
Bam at 15, but
and at 15. Okay.
I think he about to just collect
Yeah.
them belts real quick and
Yeah,
then
word. And skid
move
that
up.
up. Yeah. He could. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bam got that skill, nigga.
Bam is a
Bam.
dog, man.
Bam got that skill. He do.
Hey man, if he was 5'9", 5'10", man,
Yeah.
hey man,
Yeah.
he'd be a problem, man. He just so happened to be at 115 pounds and 5'3", 5'4". That's the only
Yeah.
thing, dude.
Nah, words. A couple dudes that like I look at they shit and I really respect it. When Shakur fought Zepeda, I was there for that fight, bro. I was watching that shit, man. Yo, that was probably the most inspirational performance I've ever seen. That shit really made me like I looked at that shit, I was like, yo, nah, man, like I gotta get in my bag. That nigga Shakur got in
Yeah,
his bag,
he
like
was trying, bro. Hey, dog, I'm like, bro, shit, because everybody got the
yeah,
criticism about Shakur, style
yeah,
or how he fight,
yeah.
and I'm like, bro, he literally did everything y'all told him he wasn't
Everything,
doing.
everything,
Only thing he didn't do
everything.
was knock him out. That's it.
Only thing he ain't do is knock him out. But yo,
And
he
that's a
put
Peta, bro. That's
yeah.
a guy he's probably never gonna get knocked
Yeah, you
out.
probably not knocking him out,
Yeah, he
bro.
probably never
Word.
gonna get knocked out in his career. So it's like
Yeah.
that was a great performance to me.
Hell of a fun. Because he
What
was,
kind of inspired you? Like, what about it? I know you said it kind of made you want to get in your bag, but what
yeah,
about it
like
specifically? Like, had you like,
bro,
damn?
just the moment, bro. Like, just I was there, bro. Like the way this is the first time they ever had a fight like this, and it's a tennis arena. So the Wimbledon, like when like Serena Williams and
Yeah,
them two
yeah.
flames, they had like some shit like that. And it was like an open, like it was like open type shit. You feel me? and this fight was packed. The Turks would put on a show, man. They put on, it was a good show.
Yeah,
Fight,
hell yeah.
the fight was packed to the rafters, bro. And then everything was on the line for Shakur in this fight, man. Like his whole reputation. A lot of niggas picked him to lose this fight. I
Yep.
didn't pick him to lose this fight, but a lot of niggas did pick him to lose it. How and it's not so much that he won, but it's how he did it, bro.
Yeah.
He silenced all the critics while still being defensively responsible, while still getting hit and showing he got a chin. Feel
Yep.
me? While still making adjustments, bro. And it was just like, man. Again, bro, like and Shakur from Newark, he not from far from where like,
Right.
I got family in Newark type shit. You feel me? So I see where Shakur come from. You feel me? And you know Newark. You feel me?
Yeah, it's like
Word,
it's trenches
word.
out there. Yeah.
Trenches out there, bro. So it's just like I see that, and I see the moment that he put himself at. He at the pinnacle of this shit, bro. I'm just like, nah, like this shit could really happen for real, bro. Word.
No,
Word. And it's
real
like you
shit, man.
get
That
and
was
he pushed himself to like an almost all time status with that fight. He's getting there type shit.
hmm And
Word.
I
Hell yeah.
like how he came in that fight too, bro. Just because like he was tired of it, bro. He tired of all the
Yeah.
bullshit y'all talking about. Like I can't sit there and well, first of all, I ain't never not seen him sit there in the pocket. It was just a
Yeah.
lot of times he just didn't fire back. That
Yeah,
was kind of
word.
and that's the only thing. But this fight, he turned all that shit around. he was in
Nah,
the
yeah.
pocket, fired back,
Throwing a bitch. And
defended,
he
been
not
out.
shooting back little punches. He's shooting back
Yeah,
bombs.
arms too. And I know
Yeah.
that should be frustrating fighting that man, bro. Fighting that nigga, bro, because it's just like, bro, I cannot hit him. And he just
Yeah.
popping me with shit.
Nah, word. When I think about it, bro, like for our era, bro, like the only thing that he's missing is like that one fight that's like like Tio got the fight against Loma,
Yeah.
Haney got the fight against Loma and Ryan
Uh-huh.
Garcia. You feel me? Um, I did if once Shakur fights and he beats Tank, like I think he's for sure the best fighter of our era. But the niggas who you got to think about in that conversation will be him. Nigga like Bivol, feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I think Bivol is another dude. You seen the Bivol and Better BF fight, the first one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, man, that
Arguably
shit.
won that.
I thought, yo, Bill, I thought Bivol won that one too. I ain't
Arguably
gonna
won
lie.
that. I was gonna
I thought
say.
Bivol I ain't gonna lie. When I went back and watched the fight though, I see why they gave Better BF the first one because like I think Bivol was definitely like winning. I had the fight be even the whole way up until like around 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
And I felt like Better BF he like you know I just felt he wanted it more. He was controlling the pace. Like that fight wasn't so much so like who was winning the fight. It was more so like who's controlling the pace at this point. Who's controlling the
Yeah,
fight? That's what they
yeah.
was looking at. But like that fight, bro, was probably like watching that shit gave me goosebumps, bro. You feel me? Like it was like these niggas is really fighting, and that was probably like the best fight. I see two niggas making adjustments. I see one nigga he's boxing his ass, and I see another nigga he's on his pressure shit, and he's trying to get to this nigga. You feel me?
Yeah,
And
facts.
bro, it was a beautiful fight, bro. That really made me respect Bivol a lot more. And then when he came back and beat him the second time, I was like, yeah, nah, that put him up here for me for sure.
Yeah.
Word.
Yep. Guys like him,
Word.
Shakur, you got your tanks, you got your boots
Okay.
arriving in that
Oh yeah,
conversation.
yeah, dudes like
Uh,
that. For me,
yeah, man. And
by the
I'm
end of
assuming you,
everything,
I'm assuming you
I'm
picking
about to say
Shakur over Tank.
I'm picking Shakur over Tank, but here's the difference though. I think Shakur's a better fighter than Tank. I think he's accomplished more in the sport of boxing than Tank. However, I think Tank has like cultivated the whole society, bro, in terms of like the culture type shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that dictates a lot because you could be the greatest fighter on paper, like with all the accolades and shit. You know what I'm trying to say? But like, if the streets love you, bro, they're gonna talk about you like forever, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? That's
hmm
the thing. So that's why I feel like if Shakur was had like the same was getting the same love like how they be getting Tank, I feel like Shakur deserves a lot more love. If they was giving the same love that they were giving Tank, Shakur would for sure already be like, they would already talk about him on like one of those levels type shit. I
right,
feel like he
right.
got to beat those guys to get. Feel me? And then we can start talking about okay now how he stack up against a dude like what he had 35. Put him against the greatest lightweights of all time, such shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah,
Word.
yeah. Cause
Word.
yeah, Tank more so he a real celebrity, not even just an athlete.
Yeah.
He's a celebrity now. You know what I'm
Celebrity.
saying?
Yeah,
So
word. And
I
I
feel that
still
for
think
sure.
Shakur's a better. I still think Shakur's the better fighter, but I feel like just the performances that Tank put on, like the public, they remember them more. They really like, where they
Yeah,
really
unless
fuck
you
with
know
them.
boxing,
Yeah,
you don't really know what you're watching when you watching pure boxers like Shakur
yeah,
or
yeah,
Richardson Hitchens, even or somebody like that.
yeah,
You
yeah.
don't really know what you're watching if he just sitting there jabbing and one twoing. But the whole time, somebody who know boxing, you seeing the footwork, you seeing the
Everything.
slips, the rolls, you seeing the
Yeah,
parries, you seeing all that shit. But
everything,
somebody who
bro.
just watching for knockouts, they like, man, this nigga
Yeah,
boring. Like I ain't trying to watch
yeah.
this shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, or you feel me? But that's fine. It's no different than like rap. You got some dudes they'll listen to rap and they try and hear the lyrics for real. You feel me? Try to hear what he
You're
said for
right.
real. But
Yeah.
some, but some dudes like you know they if we play this in the club, this bitch is gonna start twerking type shit.
Right.
Feel me?
Yeah. You
So
got the
it's all
conscious
about
rap. Yeah.
exactly what you value more per se. I guess.
Right.
Feel me?
No, facts, facts. Now we as
Yeah.
far as like me and my mans, we got my co-host, we do like we got some guys on our list. We be saying this is like a show me list. So it's like
Yeah.
guys that like I'm not arguing with you niggas, man. I'm not picking nobody to beat these motherfuckers. You just gonna have to show me. And
Yeah.
then but Tank, we put Tank and Shakur, both of them is on it because it's like
Okay.
we fans of both of them. So it's like
Yeah.
but we also are picking Shakur to win, though. To just put our
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
opinion out there, but we just
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
just aware of what Tank can do. You know what I'm saying? We very aware that at any point it could be lights out. So we just
Yeah.
also got him on there
Yeah.
too. We were just like, man,
Yeah.
we can't just like not put one on and leave one off type shit.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I definitely
No,
understand that. It's one of those things like, cause yo, man, yo, and I tell you this, like, Tank, it's not like Tank ain't fight nobody neither. A lot of people got a misconception that he ain't fight nobody. Like, the
right.
dudes that Tank is taking out is not like complete bum niggas. Like, he took out Mario Barrios a couple years ago, like, cause he's a little older now. That's why he had such a poor performance with Manny Pacquiao. Feel me? Um, yeah, he took out Frank Martin. A lot of dudes were saying Frank Martin is this, Frank Martin is that. He didn't win a
Yeah,
championship, but he was highly ranked by a lot of dudes. Took him out. Rolly, he's not the most skilled guy. However, he is a extremely powerful puncher, and he's a two-time world champion. Feel
yep.
me?
Now, yep,
You
he
know,
champion right now. Yep.
yep, yep. And Tank is not just beating these guys; he's like knocking niggas out. Like knocking
Yeah.
somebody out is not easy for real, bro. You feel me? Word, word. Yo, man,
Especially another trained pro elite boxer. You know what I'm
world
saying?
champions, bro. These is world
Yeah, you know what I
champions.
mean.
He destroyed the first fight I ever seen from Tank. He destroyed Pedraza, and that's
Oh
when
yeah,
Pedraza
man.
was a champion and was really like
Or
he
the
just
Leo Santa Cruz, his famous knockout with the uppercut,
Leo Santa Cruz,
he's
another
like a
one.
4 or 5 time world champion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
and Leo, a nigga that's really fighting. He not like a feel me?
yeah, if
Like
Leo
he
can scrap for
fighting,
real,
bro.
that's not a bum.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
no bomb. Yeah,
I definitely hear what you're saying. Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
word. I
It's
feel
just
like
I think people
Shakur.
be on the belt shit. He ain't have as
Yeah,
many. He
he
ain't
don't
got
got
no
yeah.
belts for real. He do right now,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah,
Obviously,
he
but
got, he been a world champion, and the route that and he already told us what he was on, what he was getting into it for. You feel me? So it's like like I think of it like this: dudes like Marvin Hagler, they only had one division world champion. It's just they was just so dominant, and we fucked with how they was going about it. They was knocking niggas out, and then they had those big fights to where it was like, okay, now we gotta rank him because, you
yeah,
feel me? He up there for real. But bro, I ain't gonna lie, like I think about those conversations all the time because I know like you gotta know what it takes to you gotta know what greatness is for you to really know what it takes to be great. You understand what I'm trying to say?
no facts to know what steps to
Word.
take. Yeah, to get there.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
word. Hell
I
yeah.
want another one. November. That November card is actually pretty heat. How you feel about that Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr.?
I got Brian Norman. I got Norman.
Ooh,
I ain't gonna lie. Haney could box. Haney could box. I ain't gonna flex. I feel like Brian Norman gonna catch him. And Brian Norman power different than Ryan Garcia power.
no, yeah, Brian
Word.
punching. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I
He
nigga
putting shit
punching.
out.
Yeah.
He didn't put and I'm happy that this ain't a joke or nothing, but he put
Yeah.
the Japanese dude in a motherfucking coma for like
Six
6 weeks or
weeks.
some shit. Yeah.
Bro, that's not no, bro. That's not no regular shit, bro. It's not but see, they steroid tested that nigga after that one. They was like,
Yeah,
nah, this
man.
nigga on
Come
some other
on.
shit.
Yeah. Come
Yo,
on,
take
take
two,
this test,
bro.
bro. Come on.
I done sparred Brian Norman too. Up in Georgia probably a couple years ago. bro, that nigga can really hit for real, bro. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
I've been in, bro. I've been in the gym with a lot of dudes. Like, I've been in the ring with Shakur, been in the ring with Richardson Hitchens, a lot. Like those guys I sparred with a lot. You feel me? Brian Norman. You feel me? Like, so it's like I know I'm in that elite conversation for real because you feel me. I know what would be going on when I'm in the ring with these guys. You feel me?
right, right.
So it's like I just want to get the opportunity to show it, bro. I swear.
Exactly, because yeah, it might
Word.
be good work, but ain't nobody just in there whooping on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no,
Nah, never,
exactly. No,
never.
I hear
Yeah,
exactly what
word.
you're saying. Yeah, and
Yeah,
then, bro,
word.
yeah, before we get up out of here, man, I wanted to ask you too, bro.
Yeah,
Just well, what I guess since you bringing that up, just to sparring in general,
yeah.
who are some of your favorite guys, or some guys that brought the best out of you during sparring?
Shakur brought the best out of me in sparring. Africa brought the best out of me in sparring. Brian Norman brought the best out of me in sparring. Um,
Because I know
man,
you probably spar some of these guys, dog. It's probably
yeah, I can't even think of all the guys. I sparred a lot of world champion niggas, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even when I sit down and think about the list. Now it's kind of funny looking back at it, like, huh?
yeah,
Like we did get in the ring with a lot of these guys. You feel me? But it's like, you know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, man, a lot of these dudes really brought the best out of me. And it really made me go back. A lot of dudes made me go back to the drawing board and then come back and see them. And then I'm like, I bet I learned some shit now. It's
right,
time to
right.
feel me. Where it was just all a big building process, bro. You get what I'm trying to say?
No, facts. Yeah, just kind of gain that experience, getting in there with everybody type shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
No, my guy, bro. And then yeah, man, what do you motherfucking Jahi Tucker, man, where do you see yourself in 5 years, man? I know you got that belt on your mind, you getting that belt. But as far as just your status in the sport, man, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, man. You know, we world champion, hopefully two division world champion. Um, and I'm trying to get in that pound for pound list. You feel me? Whatever fights is available at the time to get me there. Like, man, I'm taking those fights. I'm gonna prove, bro, because I feel like, man, like I wish I could show y'all. Like, I wish I could show y'all, bro. But I can when them fights come.
No,
Word,
on the floor, my guy,
word.
bro. Now I appreciate you for hopping on, bro. Let the people know where they can find you at.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at whois_Jahi Tucker. Follow my Twitch at Ticket Boy Tack. Follow me on TikTok at whois_Jahi Tucker 2x, like 2 times. You feel me? So yeah, man, I really appreciate you for having me, dog. Much love, bro.
No, I appreciate you, man. This is one of my favorites.